When our client was arraigned before this court, we clearly told the media and the country that this is a willing person looking for a job and a willing person ready to recruit you to do a job. The state raised very many issues that our client was forcing people to go to Russia, and because of that, he should be denied bail. We argued very vehemently that he's innocent. In fact, he's a hero. He's one person who has created jobs to very many Kenyans who have no jobs. And we did put it very clearly that recruitment to the army is not only in Russia. It is a worldwide concept where people who are jobless, people who are skilled, will continue looking for jobs. Myself today, as an advocate, I can live here and be recruited to go and be an advocate in South Africa, in Russia. Will anybody arrest the person who has recruited me to go and practice in Russia? That is the concept that the court has agreed with us. He has been released on a cash bill of 500,000 shillings or a bond of 2 million shillings with two contacts. We are sure within a very short time, the DPP will withdraw this matter, because today we'll write to the DPP, tell the DPP the truth. If an ex-military man who is trained on how to fly a pilot bomber, who is trained on how to guide a submarine, who is trained on how to use AK-47, who is trained on how to use tanks, who can scare that person? Those are people trained, boss. A military man is not a joke. And therefore, anybody saying that they were coerced, it can never. If the ex-KDF guys can be coerced, then no man or woman is as brave in this country as the KDF. Number two, our client is recruiting anybody willing to go and do the job. So there's nothing about it, and we thank the court for having seen the mischief. But we'll write to the DPP to review the charges, because trafficking of human beings, you cannot traffic a Kenyan who is over 30 years, an ex-KDF man, to another country where he's going to work. He is at liberty to look for a job. Thank you very much.
Prosecution did to deny us bail. A well-reasoned ruling, actually a very good ruling by the court, has granted us bail. The accused person has now been granted bail of about 500,000 cash bail, and also an alternative of 2 million with a surety. All in all, the matter is going to start. Probably there's a pre-trial in 2 weeks' time, whereby we are going to prepare for the case. The state will also be giving us documentation and all the materials they'll be relying on in the case. But all in all, we have to say that we are happy with the ruling of the court, and we're happy with this court, and that now the accused person can be out on bond. But we still retaliate that this is a matter whereby the state must think twice and consider whether they really want to go on with this matter. There is no offense disclosed. And I think after somebody just complained for the sake of complaining, the state had to have that knee-jerk reaction or a public, let me say, a public relations exercise to try and maybe clear the name. But I tend to think at the end of the day, it's a matter that they should be able to withdraw. It will be embarrassing them. That's what I can say for the time being.
Yes, my name is Stanley Kinenju, an advocate of the High Court. Today we appeared before court number 2 in Kahawa, where we received a ruling in regards to our client. And we are very grateful to the court that we are now starting to realize the progressive jurisprudence that revolves around bail and bond, that these are things that are now, we cannot say cast in stone really, but they have now become so prevalent that we are starting to get a hang of it. Our client was released on bail and bond, and this was after careful consideration of the factors that revolved around the case and the compelling factors which were alleged to be in existence at that time. We are grateful that indeed we were able to convince the court that the compelling reasons that were said to be there cannot be said to be compelling, because the evidence that was supposed to prove such compelling evidence was not tendered. Therefore, it is indeed a win for the rights of accused persons as well as the right to bail and bond. Thank you.